Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. I'm Morningblade and today we are out on a little journey here. I was wondering how far this river of ours stretches down the landscape, and it seems it's pretty far. And that's awesome because we can use the river to our main transportation between cities and towns, and that will be something we can work on down the line. I've been doing some progress off camera this time. I have finished detailing in our house that we made last time, and I also added some new houses that I'm so excited to show you guys. Yeah, with some terraforming here, it will be a great place to travel through on a boat. We have to connect the river a few places, but not much, and that's awesome. Yeah, our little town is coming along. I have added a few houses, as I said. I've been travel a bit around to gather some inspiration, and so let's head home and let me show you what's I have been doing the last weeks. So it's just around the corner here. So, oh, this river is so cool. The long winding turns. So, okay. Let me head over to our first house in a minute. So let me show you what I've done with it. I went around, added some bushes, some more details, some storage space. Also added some stores back here. And this is for now my main storage area. I've been so happy to get back to building, so I haven't done much. We haven't even been to the nether yet, and done some caving down in the pit there, but not much. So that is something we have to do shortly, I think. Well, also added a stone fence there to keep this separated from the main road that will continue down here and follow the ridge line. Also added a basement. The interior is not completely done, but I've separated rooms, be some storage area, maybe some work area, and yeah, I think it's cool and adds so much to this build. The backside still needs some work, but it involves terraforming this hill here, and we have to figure out what to do on this flat area here. So that will be done in a few episodes, I think. Well, the first thing I did was adding to this road, building a bridge to get over to the other side. I'm not too comfortable with the design of this bridge. It's looking a little bit too plain, so I have to do some more work of it, but it's a nice way to get over to the other side. But we might change the design on it every now and then. and I also added the road down the river shore here, and laid out some houses here. We'll talk about those in a minute. The first house I built after this one was this bigger one here. I don't know. There is something with it that I don't like. It's okay, I guess, but the scale is a bit off, or there is something that I can't put words on it. It just feels wrong. I don't know if it is the textures or the roof design or something. The bottom part is okay. I like this part, but it's massive. Second, third floor, I don't know. So we might have to change that up. I also need to add a entrance part for it, but yeah, I have to play with it a bit to see if we can get it to work. Maybe we'll do that on camera, or maybe I will do that between episodes. I don't know, but it will change for sure. So let's go sleep and we'll show you the rest. Love this house. So much to it. It's awesome. Okay. And then we added another house right here. And that one I love this boy. It's so cool. It's built on an angle that is quite challenging. But I think it's coming along very nicely. It's still not completely finished. I still have some work to be done. But yeah, I just love this guy. So much to it. So much to look at. So much details. And one of the things I've been working out, you can see it here and here, is that the houses just plunge straight down to the river, but no walkway in front, and I think we'll have the same on this side, and that will give so much atmosphere when you come with a boat into the city. So the main thing that we might change in the future with this build is that I probably want it a bit taller, but I was thinking about our tree in the background that I want to be some sort of landmark. We have to make it a bit bigger, and we are thinking about making a park around it so that it can be like the landmark of the city. So that's why I kept this building on the lower side. Yeah, and the big house, as I said, the bottom part I really like, coming down to the river. There's details, there's so much to look at, but the upper part we have to do some work on to get it work. I have some ideas to play with, but yeah, maybe change up the materials, work on the roof to get some details in it. It's a bit on the plain side right now, so yeah. And then we had this guy right here. The idea behind this is that it's supposed to be like a kind of boathouse. You can ride your boat straight in. We create an archway here, and same here, and so you can drive straight into the building, and you have docks like inside the building. And maybe if there's room, some kind of apartment on the second floor. But I think it will be tight. I don't know if I can fit it. We may have to extend it to make that work. And the house has a bit odd shape, so it's quite challenging to work with. So we might get it to work, we might not. So the plan for this episode is to work on that building, to get some detail in it, get all the outside area to work, and plan out the interior, see what we have room for. Yeah. Oh, and I also added this, started on the terraforming on the hill for our starter house. Well, we're supposed to have a tree in the middle here, and yeah, and this kind of hill will continue all the way around to the backside. And as I said, we have not been to the nether yet. I was thinking that we could make like a portal room inside this hill here, and make a nice place for it inside here. We also need to terraform the hill to make it look great outside, and we also need to connect up the river from that side to that side. So we have a lot of work to be done, so we should get to it, I think. So the plan is to work on this baby right here and see if we can get it to work. So let me do some work on it, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay guys, it looks like we have a village right here. Just killed one. Let's see what we got here. So many of them. Ah, they're all trapped down here. Okay. Do we have bow? I think I have a bow, but I don't have arrows. Is there a way we can get on and kill them without... Oh, let's see. Yes. Crap. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay, guys. We got this. We got this. We got this. Right, guys. That was fun. That was fun. Alright. Back to building. Welcome back, guys. I've got to tell you, we have to work on our food situation. This has been our main food source up until now. It's kind of tedious, swimming around in the river and slaying fish. I've been working, but takes a bit of time, so that's something we got to do in the near future and give ourselves some stable food source that can give us what we need. Anyway, I've been working on the Boathouse. It's coming along. It's not completely finished yet, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on it. I think it's working. Still some more things to do. I want to try create something here that can give the building more detail and some more texture, but I think it's coming along. there is room to drive your boat inside. There's a little dock that we have to detail up with some storage and stuff, but it's coming along nicely. On the other side, I added a stairwell up the second floor, and I think there's room to have a nice little apartment or something, storage room. So we need to work at that as well, but I think it's coming along, and it looks kind of great, I think. So let me head back to work. I'll be back with you shortly. Okay guys, I'm back, and the house is done, the boathouse. So excited, can't wait to show you. I think it turned out great. It's quite a challenging build, but it has so much atmosphere in it, so much details, and I'm happy, so happy with it. You can see it down there now. Added a bit like I don't know what it's called in English, but like stretch the building out a bit there to get more character to it. We get ducks inside. Park a boat there. Actually, you can't take the boat inside there, so I might do something with this column, just so you can ride your boat in. There's not enough space, but the opening will be uneven if we did, so I'll think about that. Add some storage in here to make it more occupied, get some life into it. We also need some light source in here. Added some bushes on the corners, and we also got this side done. Let's climb up here to show you. It's easy to see far away. I think it's so interesting, but quite challenging to get it to work. There's quite a small space to work with, but I think it turned out great. Let me show you the second floor. Let me put these here for the time being. And there is actually quite a lot of space up here to work with, so we have to do the interiors as well. Get some beds in and some furniture, so happy with it. Also did the pathway all over the place, and yeah, and I think maybe we'll space these buildings a bit more apart to have some more space to work with. I want it to be tight quarters, but it might be a bit too tight. But yeah, I think we got a lot on this episode. So happy with this build. I think it's fits into a theme here, and it looks so small from this angle, but it's awesome, great. Okay, that's it for this episode, and see you guys later. Bye.